Hi, welcome to Gently Being. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing how I'm going to be making my March full moon water. And since I was able to come to this little piece of land on a lake, I'm going to grab some of the water that is from this beautiful lake from the ice. This month, I really sat down and thought about what I wanted to bring forward into April. And since I was lucky enough to get some of the lake water, I knew that this water is only going to be used for blessings, so it's really a blessing / holy moon water. If you want to have a water that is blessed by the moon that you drink, then you really want to make sure that it's water that's safe for you to consume. And since this was some lake water, I knew that it's best if it's not consumed. So I know that it's just being used for blessings on the space, or even just blessings, on top of myself. Although I still ran the water through a cheesecloth just to make it a little bit cleaner. And since it was my birthday this month, I decided that with the water being blessed, I also wanted to add some moon blessings to this beautiful Tree of Life necklace that I was gifted from my mom for my birthday. And then also my best friend gifted me a little care pack of crystals to accompany me when we can't be together, which we haven't seen each other in over a year now due to COVID. So I'm gonna take the amethyst that came in the care pack and put it out with the water as well. So I wanted to bring in some thoughts of friendship and family, and then I also wanted to have a little bit of a fresh feeling that I'm bringing forward. We're stepping into the new season, so I'm going to be using some peppermint oil that I anoint the candle with to bring in some of that freshness and just sort of opening my mind up into what is coming, what is new in this spring season. So when you're making moon water, all of this is just what I wanted to bring forward into March. But for yourself, you just want to think about what your intention is for the water, and you can keep it as simple as just filling any vessel up with any water that's available to you and leaving it out in the moon. Or you can have a bit more of a ritual surrounding it like I like to do. I made a previous video about the moon water I made in February, and you can see how I sometimes alter the way I make it to suit what I'm trying to bring forward and what the use of the water is going to be for myself. So I'm going to take a little bit of my peppermint and just put a little bit on my fingers. I'm just going to anoint the candle with a little bit. I'm going to light a white candle, and this candle was also gifted to me from my best friend, and I like to think that it is also bringing some blessings of friendship into my holy / moon water, and sending some blessings to my friend by using the candle that they gifted. Next up, I'm going to cleanse the space and the water and bless it with some sound. And I have this koshi chime that I'm going to be using this month to bless the water. I'm now going to say a little prayer over the water to thank it for being part of our beautiful earth system and for all the life-giving that it provides. Next, I hold the water a safe distance above the flame to bless it and cleanse it. And here I also say a little prayer. And then lastly, I like to have a little lid for my moon water. And I close her up. This works best for me because I know that I would probably knock it over and spill it everywhere if I didn't provide it with a lid. And depending on what the weather is like during the night before, the night of, and the night after the full moon, I'm either going to put this out on my little balcony ledge so that it's in the moonlight. But if it's going into freezing temperatures again, I'm actually just going to put it out on a windowsill inside so that it's getting the rays of the moon. And I'm going to keep my crystal on top of it, and also the Tree of Life necklace, so that all together they are getting blessed by the moonlight. And again, this water I'm just going to be using for blessing spaces or just anointing oneself with. And again, you just want to leave however you make your water out the night before, the night of, and the night after the full moon if you can. So I hope that video inspired you to make some full moon water in a way that works best for you. Remember, you can always just use tap water. I'm just lucky enough that I was at some lake water just before the full moon, so I'm able to use it. But remember to use what works best for you and what speaks to you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and hit the bell so you always know when there's a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Gently Being.